Good morning, welcome to our move to France. Been here a little while, had to go to work this morning, and then at about 2 I'm going to pop to the shop because I've got to go and get a bigger drill bit. I've buried the conduit, that's concrete there, this step, so I'm not going to be doing that today. I started drilling. It was about a 2-foot drill bit and it's not long enough, so I've got to go and buy another drill bit, plus I need a drill bit that's bigger, so I will go and get that. And I need some cable size because I don't know where they are. We have about 15 plastic boxes full of all my bits and pieces at the rented place, so I don't have a clue where anything is, and until the pathway's finished, I don't really fancy bringing it over with a trailer trying to get through those gates at the front when it's the traffic can be quite busy. So once that pathway over there is done, which I've got to pop to a shop down the road that was recommended to me to go and get some prices before I can sit there and organise the roller and the digger to be delivered. Yeah, so that should be quite a good day when that all happens. Should be an interesting video. I've got a tripod, so I'll try and record it. I've got a battery bank, so I'll have to plug it all in together so the phone doesn't run out too quickly. Try and get some footage of that. Yeah, these yellow plant things, doesn't matter what lawnmower you use, it's like a normal one with blades. I think if you've got one of them tractors that has the hammers, we'll take them out. But because when you go over with the lawnmower pushes them over, and then when you go past it, the things just stand back up again. As you can see, it's going back up. It's like a nightmare. Yeah, this is the other woods. Another pile of sticks. I think what he does, as he's cutting the grass, if there's a little twig or something, he just picks it up and just piles it up, piles it up, piles it up. And rather than putting it somewhere, like, you know, not like there's no land, rather than putting it somewhere where you can burn it, if you get the Marie's permission, which will be the October time. Although I would have thought October time was a bit stupid, because surely that type of mound of twigs and stuff, there would be hedgehogs and things like that in there, so I don't know, you tell me. So yeah, this is our other woods. I don't know how far it goes back. I haven't even been here. So you'll see what I'm seeing for the first time. I'll try and cut this a bit. Yeah, not too. Oh, more tyres. That's good, please, Sam. Yeah, this bit's not so flat. I don't know if you can see, it probably doesn't come across on the camera. And this goes down a slope. So yeah, I'll have to get in there at some stage and try and cut that all back so it gets out of control. They actually look like some big tyres as well. That's getting well pleased then. She hates tyres as it is, other than the ones that are on the car. I'm not going to tell her, she can see it, she watches the video. I don't need her nagging. Yeah, there's some, where I cut the other day, at the other end, there's some apple trees. Apparently we have apples, pears, cherries, that's what we found so far. Not that any of them are growing, I think our neighbour came over and said they all need to be cut back because the tree is not coping. You can't make decent apples because there's just too many branches for it to provide for, so we need to cut that all back. But also we'll do that in the winter. So yeah, let's put the camera up there. I don't know how much of that you can see. Not a lot on coming out on the camera, if I'm being honest. It goes a fair way. There's a house right over there, so that's as far as our land goes, where this little forest goes, to that house over there. So one day I might go in there, but not today. I'll wait until everything dies back in the winter, and then I'll go in there and have a look. Unless you can get in from down here, which I doubt. See, I don't even know if my little sit-on lawnmower will go up and down this. That's what I need, a tractor. Trying to find a cheap tractor is not easy. So yeah, I'm not going in there. It's all nettles over there, all that horrible prickly, brambly stuff. I know a friend of mine's got a like sit-on bush cutter, so he might be able to get through there on that. Same person that drove the digger for me, Sean. Very nice man. And his wife, Marie, very nice lady. So we've got this here, which Sam said there's not a lot here, but I don't know whether it is all gravel or sand, so it appears to be a bit of sand there as well. If I get a dumper, I might be able to scoop this and use some of this somewhere. Where, I don't know. There's quite a lot here. I think there's probably 5 ton maybe, I would say. Judging by the size of bulk bags, I would say there's about 5, 6 ton there. So it goes back all the way over there as well. I don't know. Might be more than that. We will see when we uncover it. Which is covered in plastic, because he loves his plastic. I don't know. Right, anyway. I'm going to go. See if this grass will dry out a bit and give that a try and cut the other half. Problem is, if it's wet, the lawnmower just keeps clogging up. It keeps on burning the belt. So it's got to be pretty dry, and the weather yesterday was awful, so I don't think it's going to dry out enough. Next week we're supposed to have about 2 or 3 days worth of good weather, so I might give it a go then. Oh, and plus I've got to go and get petrol, so I won't be doing it today, so I'm going to get petrol on the route home, because his kids have used it all up on the quad. View's a bit nicer today. What I need to do is take some of these trees down so I can actually see that view from the other side, because all we can see at the moment is just trees, which, don't get me wrong, is lovely, but it would be nice to have a bit of a view. Bloody flies. Very nice. And I've got to go up in that corner as well, up there. There's another bit of our land up there, like a triangle-y shaped bit, which is overgrown. So, but there's so much to do. Just on the land. That's without even starting on the house. Electric. Nothing. The neighbour texted Sam yesterday to say, have we got electric yet? And she replied, nope, I've not even been in contact with her. Considering it's supposed to be an emergency supply. If anybody was actually bought a house and needed electric because they're going to live here, they're going to be waiting an awfully long time to get some. We've had this now for 3 weeks, I think it is. Yeah, about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks Wednesday. And I emailed them on Wednesday, as soon as we picked the keys up. Same as the telephone. Same as the electricity supplier. And nothing. So yeah, if you decided to buy a place that's got no electric, don't think you're going to get in a hurry. Certainly not if you can't speak French very well. I think if you could speak French and you could ring them up on a daily basis and neg at them, you might get it a bit quicker. But in our case, and probably like many others that come over to France, you know, you can speak a little bit to get by, but they're not great at it. And I think, unfortunately for us, we relied on Danny and Jean-Claude too much. And obviously if Danny would make a phone call, or if Danny didn't know what to do, Jean-Claude would make a phone call. But unfortunately, Jean-Claude is no longer with us, so, and at the moment we don't really want to bother Danny with anything, sitting there asking for anything. Or if we start getting low on oil, I won't mind asking her to just put an order in for the oil. But other than that, I won't ask her to do anything. But our, Sam's tutor's been amazing. So yeah, if you do come over here, unlike me, just assuming that, you know, it would have electric, so on and so forth, which was stupid of me, but there we go. I knew it wouldn't have telephone, but I thought at least have electric. It was only when we started stripping off this ivy that I realised that that was even there. So I thought like the electric might come in from underground, like, you know, in the UK. Well, no. So, I mean, it's not. I mean, I suppose I could have got in touch with the electricity company before we signed. But the problem is, if he decided to pull out, although he would obviously have to pay us compensation, you know, I could have ended up spending money to get the line pulled in from the electricity company, and it's just not worth it. I mean, they did email me to say that I could proceed with getting all the internet in, so on and so forth, but we didn't even have a set of keys. So, and the person that was selling the house, although he had signed over power of attorney to the solicitors, he wouldn't give them the keys. So, you know, and when we kept on asking to come back to view the property, it was very difficult. You know, sometimes we'd have to wait weeks. And I know for a fact that this bloke doesn't work for a living. So, it's not like we could have done anything anyway, but hey, so yeah, hopefully, neighbour's going to ring the electricity company today to find out what's going on. It's not like I've not been here, so they want to come and do a survey. They could have come and done the survey. I've been here for, well, I've been sitting in the car yesterday for God knows how long, in the pouring rain. Got soaked, so I had to leave the engine running to dry me out a bit. So yeah, there's no excuse really, but we are in France, so things don't seem to progress as quickly as they do in the United Kingdom, probably various other places. Don't seem to be in any hurry. So I may pick this up again after I've drilled the hole, show you what I've been up to. If not, please like, subscribe, all that, and I hope you've had a good day, because this will probably be up at 7, and have a good evening. See you later. Bye bye.